In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on April 14, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Chicago Bulls versus Miami Heat. The Chicago Bulls visit the Miami Heat on Friday night in the final Eastern Conference play-in game, with the winner advancing to take on the top-seeded Milwaukee Bucks in the first round of the playoffs. Chicago advanced to this game after overcoming a 19-point deficit to upend the Toronto Raptors on Wednesday night in Toronto. The Heat dropped a chance to earn the 7th seed in advance with a loss to the Hawks at home on Tuesday night. The Chicago Bulls will be looking to pull off another upset after taking down the Raptors in a 109-105 road win on Wednesday's play-in game. Zach LaVine led the team with 39 points on 12 of 22 shooting. DeMar DeRozan added 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists, while Nikola Vucevic chipped in with 14 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. As a team, the Bulls shot 48% from the field and 7 of 26 from the three-point line as they struggled to find their offense in the first half and fell behind by as many as 19 points, before they exploded for 37 points in the fourth quarter to stun the Raptors in an upset. Meanwhile, the Miami Heat will be playing to stay alive after getting routed by the Hawks in a 116-105 loss in Tuesday's play-in game. Tyler Herro led the team with 26 points on 12 of 23 shooting. Jimmy Butler added 21 points with 9 assists on 6 of 19 shooting, while Kyle Lowry led the team in scoring with 33 points and 5 assists off the bench. As a team, the Heat shot 42% from the field and 11 of 34 from the three-point line, but they allowed the Hawks to get off to a flying start with 36 points in the first quarter, which meant they were always fighting an uphill battle after falling behind by 24 points. Looking at the betting trends, the Bulls are 6-2 to 1 against the spread in their last 9 road games and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 road games against a team with a home record above .600. The Heat are 4-13 against the spread in their last 17 games against a team with a losing record, 1-8 against the spread in their last 9 games following a loss of more than 10 points, and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games. Head-to-head, the over is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings in Miami, and the Bulls are 8-3 against the spread in the last 11 meetings in Miami. The Bulls are coming in with the same lineup from Wednesday, while the Heat are keeping an eye on Kyle Lowry, who is questionable due to left knee soreness. The Heat open as favorites at home, but they will need to get off to a quick start after a slow start cost them against the Hawks on Tuesday. The Miami Heat are getting the benefit of the doubt because they are at home with the rest advantage. However, against the Hawks, the Heat looked like a team that's ready for the season to be over. Outside of Lowry, everybody looked terrible, and they allowed 22 offensive rebounds. That's an effort issue. The Chicago Bulls made a massive comeback to beat the Raptors when they could have easily rolled over, and there's no quit in a lot of those guys. The Bulls have also beaten the Heat 3 times this season, with 2 of those meetings coming in Miami. While it may be hard to split these 2 teams at the moment, but the Bulls are 8-3 against the spread in the last 11 meetings in Miami, so the Chicago Bulls cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Chicago thrived from long range against Miami in all 3 games this season, and I see no reason why that won't be the case here either. The Bulls averaged over 114 points per game against Miami's defense and carved them up by shooting 51% from the floor. I expect Miami to be playing catch-up for much of the game, so they will take some chances and put up some points late. The Heat averaged 100 points per game in the 3 losses to Chicago and can slightly pass that number here. At first glance, the projected total of 209.5 sounds really low, even if we have the 5th and 9th ranked teams in terms of defensive efficiency squaring off. That number has been surpassed in the last 8 regular season meetings between these teams, including all 3 in 2022 to 2023. Of course, the game will slow down as their seasons are on the line, but there should be enough talent on both rosters to score at least 210 points. Head-to-head stats are also in favor of an over, with 8 of the last 12 cashing on that bet. Miami managed 105 in its game against Atlanta despite shooting worse than 43% from the field, while Chicago put up 109 in its win at Toronto despite making only only 7 3-seconds on less than 27% efficiency. The two teams have combined to go over in 13 of their last 17 games. I expect this game to go down the wire, so there's also a chance we go into overtime. I believe that this total is too low and can be taken advantage of. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oklahoma City Thunder vs. Minnesota Timberwolves. It's the win-or-go-home stage in the Western Conference play-in tournament as a pair of teams take the floor in the land of 10,000 lakes. The 10th-seeded Oklahoma City Thunder are on the road as they make the trip to face the 8th-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves Friday night. Oklahoma City upended 9th-seeded New Orleans 123-118 on the road Wednesday night, winning outright as a 5.5-point underdog. In their previous game, Minnesota was beaten 108-102 in overtime on the road by the Lakers Tuesday night. Thought they did cover the line as an 8.5-point underdog. In their previous game, the Timberwolves own an 88-44 advantage and have won 7 of the last 8 meetings, including 3 of 4 this season. That includes a 112-110 road win in the most recent matchup on December 10, 2022. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be eager to stay hot in this one after staving off elimination with a 123-118 road win over the Pelicans in Wednesday's play-in game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the team with 32 points on 11 of 22 shooting. Josh Giddey tallied 31 points with 9 rebounds and 10 assists, while Luguentz Dort chipped in with 27 points on 8 of 14 shooting. As a team, the Thunder shot 45% from the field and 11 of 37 from the three-point line as they struggled to contain the Pelicans in the first half and trailed by 9 points at halftime, before they took control with a 39-point third quarter to open up a crucial 10-point lead, which was enough to hold off the Pelicans in a tight finish. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Timberwolves will be hoping to bounce back after coming up just short to the Lakers in a heartbreaking 108-102 overtime loss in Tuesday's play-in game. Karl Anthony Towns led the team with 24 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Mike Conley added 23 points on 7 of 11 shooting, while Taurean Prince chipped in with 14 points. As a team, the Timberwolves shot 43% from the field and 16 of 41 from the three-point line as they jumped all over the Lakers in the first half to lead by as many as 15 points in the third quarter, before they went ice cold and managed just 12 points in the fourth quarter to allow the Lakers to run them down and eventually slip away in overtime. Looking at the betting trends, the Thunder are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 road games and 2-8 against the spread in their last 10 games overall. The Timberwolves are 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 home games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a losing record. Head-to-head, the under is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings overall. The Thunder are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings overall, and the Thunder are 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 meetings in Minnesota. The Thunder are still missing Aleksej Pokusevski, while the Timberwolves are keeping eyes on Rudy Gobert, Jalen Noel, and Karl Anthony Towns, who are all questionable. The momentum is with the Thunder after they were able to win on the road against the Pelicans on Wednesday, but the Timberwolves almost took down the Lakers, and they have the advantage of extra rest as they haven't played since Tuesday. The injury cloud hanging over the Timberwolves evens things up a bit. The Minnesota Timberwolves are the better team on paper and should be favored at home with the rest advantage. However, as I've mentioned all year, the Oklahoma City Thunder continue to cover numbers, and they don't go away quietly. Oklahoma City loses on the road by an average of 3 points and in the underdog role by an average of 2 points. The road team has also won 3 straight games between these teams and 6 of the last 9 meetings overall. Additionally, the Thunder are 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 meetings in Minnesota, so the Oklahoma City Thunder to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Rudy Gobert told reporters that even if he wasn't suspended in Tuesday's play-in game against the Lakers, he wouldn't have laced up due to back spasms. He's still not certain he'll lace up against the Thunder, and if he doesn't, I think it helps the Timberwolves offensively. I know the Timberwolves only scored 12 points in the fourth quarter in their loss to the Lakers, but things were going just fine through the first 3 quarters. Gobert's absence opens up the floor and allows Minnesota to get out in transition much more often. However, if he's unable to play, it could hurt the Timberwolves defensively as the Thunder rank 3rd in points in the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander is one of the elite scorers in this league, and he'll look to get to the rim if there's nobody there to protect it. The number just seems far too low in a game where I see plenty of fireworks. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.